What it do, baby? It's your boy Enrico, and I'm back again. This time I came to holler at y'all on day 2 of NBA free agency and what took place so far early today, man. Now, last night I dropped the video, recapping and breaking down the first day of NBA free agency and my thoughts about that. Um, I kind of had time to sleep on what I said, man. I would listen back to my video. I was going a little hard on Paul George in Philly. I was going a little hard on them. Pause. I was going hard on them. Pause. And you know, they deserve it. I ain't having no second guesses. I ain't second guessing myself. Yup, I said what I said. I'm standing on it. I'm standing on it. Straight up. Now, I will say, as I mentioned, I do feel sorry for Paul George. I feel like I was making it a little bit too personal about Paul George. Like I hated him, like I didn't like him as a player. And that's not the case. I do mess with Paul George. I believe he's a great player. Like I said, I actually really do feel sad for him because of that injury he had during the Olympic little situation he was in. When he got hurt that time, he broke his leg, snapped his leg, compound fracture. We all seen it. It was terrible. And I said he's never been quite the same player ever since then, man. I remember young PG in Indianapolis, in Indiana with the Pacers, dog, going off, going toe to toe with Bron, and when he had the Avengers next to him, and my man ain't had not a one Avenger next to him. Not nobody that could have made the Avengers. He don't even think he had nobody that could have made the DC comic crew. He ain't had nobody. And he was going toe to toe with Bron and them. And he had that passion. He has like a ferocity to him, man. Like he wasn't a go hard goon or nothing, but he had like a certain little energy, man. Like young PG with the Pacers was a force to be reckoned with. And before that leg injury, his trajectory was looking like straight superstar All NBA. And he showed flashes in his career after that, but he's never been able to, get back on that type of track. And his athleticism, like I said, he's become a way more of a below the rim player, man. And it took me like 2-3 years ago to watch him to really understand that and remember and realize, like, man, this is why he kind of playing this way. Like, he doesn't have that explosion of the athleticism after that injury, man. And I feel sorry for Paul George. So I just want to get that out the way, man. It's not personal towards Paul George, but I do stand on what I said. Like, unfortunately, as a result of them injuries and whatever else, or that injury and then whatever else, he's not the guy that I feel like some people think he is, man. And it's like, if I was Philly, I would have much rather got Klay Thompson, Najee Marshall, Derrick Jones, and continue to build, around that. I would have never got Paul George, but that's my opinion. We're going to see who right, who wrong at the end of the day. But yeah, man, I just want to touch on a couple more moves. Like I said, I did hear, report that the Lakers offered Klay Thompson 4 years, $80 million. I heard somebody tell me, that has knowledge said that's not true. Don't believe that. So, I don't know exactly what's true or not. But I know he could have got more money to go elsewhere, and the fact that he went to Dallas should definitely scare everybody because he went there for a reason. And to be honest, man, I don't hate nobody in that I'm discussing right now, any organization or any player personally or individually, but I will be happy if Klay wins one more ring than Draymond and Steph. Now that they got rid of him the way they did, like, oh, y'all want to get rid of me? Okay, bet. I'm going to go win me another ring. I'm going to go win me another 2 rings. Like, he could clearly go on his little Ray Allen little situation, like, if he wanted to. He can just go to a team over here, win a ring, lead there, go to another team. He could do that. This boy going to be able to shoot and play in the league for at least 5 more years. He might not be able to be the same level that he's at, but to help a team win, to knock down some shots, oh, yeah, he could do that for 5 more years. Definitely 3 more years. So, Klay Thompson, go ahead and get you another ring and show Golden State why they effed up. I'm all with that. I'm with it. All with it, man. So, yeah, man, I just want to touch on that real quick. There's been a couple more moves made and speculated moves. One of them I'm going to get to right now. That's my Los Angeles Lakers, man. It's speculated right now that we probably about to get DeMar DeRozan. And if we made that move, I would be pretty pleased. I'm not going to lie. I'd be pretty happy with that. We should have had DeRozan about 5 years ago. When the whole situation happened with LeBron coming to LA when it was really supposed to be Kawhi and Paul George, but LeBron was a free agent the year before and he beat them to the punch. He tried to be like, hey, yeah, guys, come over here, come play with me. And they was like, hell nah, we not playing with you, boy. We going to the Clippers. You try to beat us to the spot. You know we was about to go out LA. You try to beat us to the spot. It didn't work. We're gonna go to the other team in LA since you want to come try to get with the Lakers. So and it definitely messed DeRozan up. DeRozan basically had the deal done the first go around, and all of a sudden LeBron and them was like, "Oh, Westbrook, we can get Westbrook," and they wanted to trade for Westbrook instead of getting DeRozan. Oh yeah, I'm glad D Rose came home. Y'all didn't deserve him either. Hey, DeRozan, it's time, man. It's time for you to bring it home, bring it back to LA, and try to get us a ring, man. A real LA dude, a real Kobe Bryant. You know what I'm saying? Fan, appreciator. Not nobody that's gonna say no slick comments, moving a slick ass slide way when it comes to anything regarding my man Kobe B. Bryant. Yeah. Unlike some dudes that so-called was his friend and all this crap. Fake dude. You a fake dude, bro. But yeah, man, DeRozan, I think he's gonna be a Laker. I think he's gonna make it happen. It just doesn't make any sense for anything else to happen. I don't see anywhere else, for him to go, to be honest. And I honestly know he wants to be at home. I honestly know he wants to win. And for him to put on that Lakers uniform, like he has the opportunity to do it. We all know how much he looked up to Kobe. He loved Kobe. It's just no way I can see him turning it down. Like, I don't think money is the issue for DeRozan. I mean, obviously, you want more money. You always going to want to get more money. But I think he would take a little less in this situation to come home to L.A., man. And with that saying, we're going to be dangerous, man. We will be dangerous. DeRozan's an underrated player, dog. He's kind of like, he's underrated. I've kind of gone back and forth how I felt about him as far as being a winning type of player over the years. But for some reason, I just feel like he's at a stage in his game and got to a point where he definitely, like, he's gonna be a plus on your team. Like, he's not gonna be like a ball stopper or a ISO guy that's gonna get in the way. Nah, DeRozan, he know how to play winning basketball, and I feel like he wants to win. Like, I know he misses them Raptors days when he was actually, had a little taste of some success. He had a taste of being a legit team and making pretty far in playoff runs and stuff like that. I know he misses that. He hasn't done that since he went to the Spurs, and damn sure since he went to the Bulls. So I know DeRozan's itching, scratching to get back into some competitive ball, getting back to playing some competitive basketball. So I feel like that's going to happen. I'm kind of excited, to be honest. I'm interested to see how it's going to work. Definitely between him, Bron, and AD. That's definitely, maybe not the greatest advantageous situation to have. Neither one of those guys are really defenders. They're older, as far as Bron and DeRozan. So, yeah, it would be interesting. We would definitely have to make some shrewd moves around those guys to give ourselves a real chance to compete on a consistent basis. But just the idea of DeRozan, I like it, man. I like it, and I hope it happens, man. So shout out my boy DeRozan. I'm glad D-Rose came home. Y'all didn't deserve him either. You feel me? So straight up, man. Hey, shout out DeRozan. You know what I'm saying? Let's get that thing cracking out LA, man, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Let's get that shit popping. No, like I said, get that shit cracking, my bad. We gonna keep that shit cracking over there, cuz. So, yes, sir. My boy DeRozan, shout out to you, man. But yeah, man, there's a couple other moves that took place so far. I'm gonna get to it real quick. I'm gonna get up out of here. Free agent. This is according to Wojnarowski. Shout out Woj with the Woj bombs. He keeps us updated. Shout out my man Wojnarowski from ESPN, fair use. This is free agent center James Wiseman has agreed on a 2-year contract with the Indiana Pacers, sources tell ESPN. That's a good pickup for the Pacers. I like that. I like Isaiah Jackson for sure, but they could use another big, so that's a good pickup. Wiseman has been so disappointing. It was interesting to hear. I heard Kenyon Martin on Gil's Arena speak about, I think KJ played him in high school. I think he said that KJ was destroying him. And he was just like, man, this guy's like, high school hype. Like, I don't think he's that good. He was saying he didn't understand how he went so high in the draft. And that was just a pretty interesting conversation, man. Wiseman definitely has been underwhelming, disappointing so far in his NBA career. So hopefully he can, bounce back in the next couple of years and, turn that thing around for himself, man. So shout out to James Wiseman. Donovan Mitchell is re up with the Cavaliers, 3 years, $150.3 million. So Donovan Mitchell getting $50 a year. Congratulations to you. We still don't know exactly what's going on with him. You know, it's interesting between him and Garland. They kind of had like a lesser version of a situation that the Hawks had. Like lesser meaning that it's like less, you know, less dramatic. It's less troubling. Like, you know, I feel like they could figure out a way to actually win a little bit at a higher clip and play better together as far as Garland Mitchell versus Trae Young and DeJounte Murray. So compared to them, I feel like, you know, these guys are a little better together, but I feel like it's like another type of a mini situation like DJ and Trae, where it's like two guards that need the ball. That's really not going to work. So I'm looking at Cleveland, man. Not this year, probably next year. They're gonna make a move because they are just going to see that, you know, they have a shelf life when it comes to Garland. My bad, y'all. When it comes to Garland and Mitchell. So yeah, man, we gonna see how that thing work out. Shout out my boy D Mitchell though on your contract, your extension. So yeah, man, that's a good move for Cleveland. Free agent center Mo Bamba has agreed on a 1-year deal with the Clippers. Shout out Mo Bamba. Hey, I basically gave up on Mo Bamba like after he came to the Lakers a couple years ago, and he looked at horrible, and I was disgusted with him. I didn't understand. And surprisingly, last year he went to Philly and he looked it better. He looked way better, way more active. When he got chances, when he got minutes, he played decently last year behind Embiid, and when Embiid was hurt. So, you know, Mo Bamba, man, shout out to you, man. You know, hopefully you go out LA and do something with the Clippers. So, Gary Harris signed a 2-year deal to stay in Orlando, which is pretty surprising to me, especially when they signed KCP. I thought he was good as gone. But that's a nice depth piece, definitely a nice depth piece for them. Gary Harris, 2-year, $14 million, 7 years, so that's pretty solid. This is a part of the Golden State Dallas signing trade. I don't think I mentioned that specifically on my other video, that the Dallas, the Klay Thompson Dallas signing was a signing trade. And according to Woj, the signing trade is done for Thompson. Dallas will send 2 second-round picks to Golden State. So they got 2 second-round picks. And it definitely was a rumor that the Lakers offered D'Angelo Russell in a sign and trade for Klay Thompson, and the Warriors declined. If that's the truth, that's pretty funny, man. That's pretty messed up for D'Lo. Like, damn, you're not worth 2 second-round picks? That's crazy. And like Golden State, they really are that type of franchise. Like they have pride and honor, especially after, you know, the last 10, 15 years they just had. They're not about to just help the Lakers. Like they know what time it is. They're like, nah, we're not about to. We will damn near take a loss ourselves before we help y'all. And that's what they did with that one. They like, nah, we'd rather just eat it and take 2 second-round picks or some shit like that rather than give them to y'all. And that's funny to me. I ain't gonna lie, as a Lakers fan, that's funny. Like, I like that type of competitiveness, like that type of mentality. Like, nah, we not about to help y'all by any means. So I like that, man. That's what's up, man. We gotta bring all this competition stuff back, man. Like, I miss the teams being competitive. You know, like I said, the teams, all that, man. I miss all them being competitive, like amongst each other. So bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. You know, and pretty much that's it. It's a couple other moves. Yeah, Tatum, he signed a 5-year, $314 super max contract. So 5-year, $314 for Jason Tatum. Man, oh man, them boys out there getting paid these days, Slim. Whoo! That's like I think about 60 a year, and I think that's the highest annual average contract in the NBA history. So shout out to my boy Jason Tatum. Well deserved. Kobe, proud of you, man. Kobe, proud of you, bro. Keep being great, man. Keep chasing greatness. And you deserve that contract, man. I'm so happy for you and Jaylen Brown, man. Y'all finally over the hump. Y'all comfortable. Y'all settled in now. Y'all got that monkey off y'all back. Y'all are champions forever. Nobody can take that away from y'all. So y'all only going up from here, man. So shout out my boy Brown and Tatum. Tatum getting that contract for sure. Free agent guard Aaron Holiday plans to sign a 2-year, $10 million deal to stay with the Houston Rockets. Okay, so Aaron Holiday is going to stay at Houston, which is pretty surprising. But you know, he probably find a couple minutes there. And this is according to Shams, y'all. Shams Charania. How do you pronounce his name? I'm sorry, Shams. But Shams, my boy Shams. This is according to Shams. So fair you, Shams. I don't want no smoke, man. Hey, Free agent DeAnthony Melton plans to sign a 1-year deal with the Warriors. Okay. So Melton about to go to the Warriors. Obviously, they got more room now, so it's a decent move. But yeah, man, pretty much looking like that's it. Okay, Isaiah Joe has agreed a 4-year deal to return to the Thunder. And my boy Aaron Wiggins. Hey, shout out my boy Aaron Wiggins, man. He got a 5-year deal worth $47 million to stay in OKC, man. Hey, Aaron, dog. Hey, yeah, I gotta tell y'all this story. I was working on University of Maryland campus. He walked through one day. This when he was going to school there, and I stopped him. I told him, man, I was like, "Hey, bro, you got it, bro." I'm like, I know, like, because at that time we had Mark Turgeon was our coach, and his offense was horrible, and he was not, running the system in a way to promote players, man, to make them look good and put them in their best position possible. And I told that young dude, Aaron Wiggins, I told that young brother, man, I looked him dead in his eye. He was looking at me dead in my eyes. I'm like, bro, you got it, bro. I said, don't let these dudes hold you back. I said, man, look, this dude, keep doing what you're doing, because he's just starting to turn around a little bit. And I was telling my brothers already, like, man, how he got it, man. This dude can go to the league. He just got to, like, go show people how good he is. And that last year in Maryland, he started showing people how good he was. He started going off. He started going hard, dog. And I was cheering off my man all the time. I was so proud of him, man. And when he got drafted, I kept telling people, man, Aaron Wiggins can play, man. Don't sleep on my boy Aaron Wiggins. He been with OKC this whole time. And they slowly developed him. They kept him around. And he's starting to get more and more minutes. And now he got a real contract, dog. My man is a real NBA player. He's a real millionaire, dog. Like, hey, Aaron Wiggins, I told you back then, bro, you was going to do it, man. Obviously, you believe in yourself, man. You put that work in. I'm so happy. I'm so proud for you, my boy. So, Aaron Wiggins, 5-year, $45 million to go to $47 million, excuse me, to go to OKC. Yes, to stay in OKC, and I'm so happy to see that's a great young team. I can see he vibe with it. His teammates over there, they growing together. So, Aaron Wiggins, man, shout out to you, brother. Keep doing your thing, dog, for sure. But yeah, man, that's looking like that's pretty much it, for far as right now, free agency where we stand. So any other news come past, drop, I would definitely let y'all know. Oh, yeah, before I get up out of it, I'm glad I almost forgot. I didn't forget. Bronny James plans to sign a multi-year guaranteed rookie contract with the Los Angeles Lakers, according to the sources tell The Athletic. This is according to Shams. I think this is like, rarely second-round picks get fully guaranteed contracts, multi-year guaranteed contracts with the actual team, like on top of that. That's very rare. So this is what we talking about. Like, we just don't, me personally, I just want Bronny to go through the process like any other player, any other person, and, like, earn whatever he gets. I do not want, like, shit like this is just, it leaves a bad taste in people's mouth. Like, we see, like, he's getting special privileges. He's getting extra help. Like, he's getting a little push. Like, bro, LeBron, like, you want me to put that tweet back up there, though, right? That's what you want me to do. Man, I'm watching the League Pass, and it's what is it like? It's lightweight hilarious. LeBron better than half these dudes. Okay, we gonna see, bro. We gonna see. But shout out to Bronny. Shout out to the contract. Shout out to the Lakers. We gonna see how everything work out, man. Shout out Bronny, guaranteed contract, second-round pick, but he got a guaranteed contract. Man, what the world we live in. But yeah, man, it's your boy Enrico. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, definitely. I love all the feedback, all the support y'all giving me out there. So if y'all doing that, man, I appreciate y'all a million times over, man. So be on the lookout for my next videos. I'm going to be dropping again soon. Yeah, I'm going to see y'all again soon, man. It's your boy Enrico. Make it y'all best time till next time. Peace.